Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Padda, man, back with another video today on the channel. Today's video, it's gonna be a special one. We're gonna rank the Gallery of the Greats MSPs. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which ones to build yet. I still gotta build two, but I kind of know who I'm gonna build now. I've been playing a lot of wild card and kind of testing out all the MSPs, so this is gonna be my ranking of all of the MSPs. I'm not gonna count Dale or Gretzky or Lemieux because, you know, those cards you got to get in packs and stuff like that. It's only going to be the 8 MSPs that we have. So again, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and yeah, let's go right in this video. Now, first and foremost, I want to say this is my opinion. If there's a favorite player you like or a favorite team, go ahead and build that player. You know, for example, if you are a, you know, Pittsburgh Penguin or even a Minnesota Wild fan, or you just love Marc-Andre Fleury, go ahead and make Marc-Andre Fleury. If you are a, you know, New York Rangers fan, go ahead and make Mark Messier. You know, like, at the end of the day, make the cards that you want to play with. That's the beauty of Ultimate Team, right? You don't got to listen to any idiot like me talk. You know, you can make your own decisions. You know, I always say, man, build your favorite players. But if you do need help, or you want to build the best card for your team, or you don't know which decisions to do, I'm here for you guys, okay? So we're going to break down, I think all of these cards are honestly very, very good. Like, I think all of these cards are solid picks, like really, really solid picks. But I would say last on my list is going to be Dominic Hasek. I just don't think he brings anything cool or extraordinary that makes you want to build this card. And, you know, with previous events, like the first couple events in the game, they were not expensive to make, you know, so it was a little bit easier to make a goaltender. I think now, man, it's a little bit difficult because you need 86, you need 286s, you need 386 event cards, and then plus 286 from your collection to build an MSP, which is, you know, not a lot of people have those resources. You can definitely make an MSP for free, though, if you complete all of the objectives, and if you complete, you know, the hut moments, and you complete all of the wild card. You're getting a lot of collectibles, and especially if you save collectibles from last week, you should be able to make a guaranteed one free MSP, maybe even two, but you're probably gonna have to get some stuff out of your, you know, collection. So I would say everyone needs to build a MSP card. I think, you know, this is an event. You got to build it. Do your stuff. I know it's not fun. Trust me. I've been playing Hut Moments. I hate it. Okay, I get it. It's boring. You know, I hate playing squad battles to get the objectives done. It's boring. I really wish, one of my biggest critiques, I'm not trying to get distracted here in this video, but I'm just going to say what I want to say. One of my biggest critiques of this game is the cards, to me, have been very, very fun and very, very cool. Love all the card arts. I love majority of the cards they add in. The events are cool, and I like playing the game. I like playing with these cards, but I just hate the grind it takes to get these cards. Especially, I'm a free-to-play user. I don't spend money on the game. It's just so annoying. It just feels like you're just being tortured to play the game, but I get it. You guys need to do your, you know, just, I know it sucks, but at the end, I think it's worth it, especially for this event. Next up, Marc-Andre Fleury. I did not like this card at all. I use him in wild card, and I just don't think he's a good card. He's just not. It's not worth it to me unless you're a Pittsburgh Penguin fan, a Minnesota Wild fan, or just, you know, you just love Marc-Andre Fleury. I just don't think this is worth it. You know, you got better options in the game. Try to get someone that's 6'4" or higher. Don't waste your resources on this Fleury card. I just don't think he's that good. Yes, he's got 99 speed, but he was just mid for me. If I'm being honest, like, I just did not like this card. Next up, we got Zubov. He was solid. I didn't really get to use him that much, if I'm being honest. So, like, the sample size for him is very, very small. But I do think from now on, like the tier is very, very close. I honestly think him and Rob Blake are like neck to neck. I prefer Rob Blake a little bit more because he's a little bit bigger. I think Zubov is solid, though. You know, stick him up. Thunderclap is a very, very good ability. I like stick him up. You know, 99 stick checking. You know, 92 defensive awareness. You know, he's a very solid offensive card. But for me personally, I got Cale Makar. I have Quinn Hughes on my team. I don't really care too much. I mean, he is definitely a good puck handling D-man for sure. But I mean, I don't know. I think he's solid, though. Like, he's not bad. But, I mean, even comparing him to Rob Blake, they're both right-handed demons. It really depends on what your team needs. Like, I like Rob Blake because I'm a big fan of Gold Shutdown. I think I prefer Gold Shutdown a little bit more than Thunderclap. Just because I want my D-men to be D-men. You know, I want my defense to make the big hits, you know, get the stops that I need. And I like Gold Shutdown, 99 stick checking, 99 shot blocking, and he's got 88 strength. you know, even the speed, like, it's not that big of a difference, if I'm being honest. Like, it's only like a 1 difference for the speed. Endurance, you actually get higher endurance with Blake. Agility, yeah, you know, agility sucks, but if you can activate the synergies, you're not losing too much for picking Raw Blake. I just think Raw Blake, you get, you know, three more inches. You know, come on, guys. Size definitely matters, right? 6'4" versus a guy who's 6'1". I mean, at that point, you know, you could go with the 6'1" guy. I'm not, you know, but I still think, you know, Raw Blake is just a little bit better. I like the 99 slap shot, power, and even, you know, just they're both very, very solid, but I would say Raw Blake slightly edges that out. So next up on my list, I gotta go. This was kind of hard because after like the Demon, it's very, very difficult to really like pick a card, but I'm gonna have to go Paul Coffey, and the reason why I'm gonna go Paul Coffey here is I just don't like tape to tape. Paul Coffey was one of my favorite cards to use in HUT moments. I know it's HUT moments. I didn't get to use him in wild card, but again, I like Paul Coffey. You know what you get with Coffey, right? It's 92 speed, good shot, good skating. I think him and Bourque to me are like tied. That's why like him and Bourque are tied for me, because I really love Paul Coffey's skating. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 99 agility. You know, he's got 95 wrist shot power, 93 wrist shot accuracy, 92 slap shot power. He's got solid, you know, 99 offensive awareness. His, you know, stick. He doesn't have the best defensive stats, but I like gold elite edges, especially with 0. But I'm not a big fan of tape to tape. I think it's honestly a waste of an ability. That's why I got to give the edge to Bourque. I think Bourque was one of my favorite cards to use in wildcard. He was just so fun because he has elite edges. It's not gold, but I think silver elite edges is better than, you know, silver tape to tape. And he also has gold heat seeker. I think heat seeker is one of those abilities that if you love to like shoot the puck, big slap shots, your wrist shots from the point, this is going to help you. Heat seeker is amazing. Plus, he's got 99 wrist shot accuracy and power. You know, speed, he's only losing -2 during, you know, for the speed. But, I mean, hey, look at Paul Coffey. Like, it really depends on how you play. I prefer Ray Bourque the way I play. Like, I'm not a guy who, like, if I have a D-man, I'm not going to be able to have too much puck possession. I like to just shoot the puck, get deflections, or kind of give it to my wingers and my offensive players. I would have to say for me, it's going to be Ray Bourque, just a tad bit. I just think this, you know, with the abilities and the shoot and, you know, everything else, I went with Bourque. I liked him better, but I also thought Paul Coffey was such a fun card to use. Honestly, I would just go ahead, if you don't care about tape to tape that much, I would say go flip a coin. Honestly, like I'm not even saying, I'm not even joking. I'd flip a coin, but I'm gonna go with Bourque just because I prefer the abilities a little bit more. Next up, I think the top 3 is pretty obvious. It's going to be Sakic, Yzerman, and Mark Messier. Joe Sakic, I won't lie. I think Sakic is a very, very solid card. He's got great, you know, the great shot, great speed on him. But if I'm going to be honest, if you gave me the option, yo, Padda, what would you build? Would you build Joe Sakic or would you build Paul Coffey or Ray Bourque? I would say I'd go with Ray Bourque or Paul Coffey. I think Joe Sakic is... I would personally build Paul Coffey or Ray Bourque over Sakic. I just don't think it's the best card in the game. I don't know what it is about this card, man. Like the 93 faceoffs is nice, but if you only care about faceoffs, why would you build this card? Because you can go ahead and build Steve Yzerman or Mark Messier. You know what I mean? I just think it is what it is. I like, you know, Born Leaders, make it snappy. Not a fan of it. Born Leaders all right, but I think Paul Coffey and Ray Bourque just a little bit better than Sakic. And then number 1 and number 2 is going to be Mark Messier and Yzerman. Again, it depends on what you need. I'm going to give the number 1 spot. This is so tough. I love Steve Yzerman. I used him in wild card. I think speed matters a lot. Like I like gold quick draw. Off the rush is great. You know, 99 faceoffs can pretty much be on your team the entire year. You know, he's versatile. He's got a great slap shot accuracy, 90 speed on him. The one thing I would say, though, with Mark Messier, I think you have a better wrist shot, if I'm not mistaken. The shot's not the best compared to Yzerman. This is more like a physical, big body type of card. You know, quick draw silver, though, instead of gold. Gold Unstoppable Force is amazing, but he's only 6'2". It's not like he's 6'4" with 90 speed. I still think 90 speed is a lot, but I don't know if I would... I just don't think, like, I think in terms of longevity, bro, I gotta go with Steve Yzerman. So Steve Yzerman's gonna be my #1 pick. And then I forgot about Brett Hall. How could I forget about Brett Hall? I think Brett Hall is a great pick. I would pick him. He would be my #3. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna do like my ranking in the end. But I like Brett Hall a lot. Gold 1T swipe. Very fun card to use. I actually was so surprised on how fun this card was to use. You know, his speed sucks. But, I mean, 90 speed's actually pretty good for Brett Hall. You know what I mean? Previous years it's been worse. But he's got 9 on everything for the shot, 90 strength. He's a fun card to use. Like, he scores a lot. I like Brett Hall. Now, to wrap up this video, my #1 and my #2 is going to be Steve Yzerman and then Mark Messier. #3, I'm going to go with Brett Hall. I think Brett Hall really surprised me. #4, I'm going to go with Ray Bourque. #5, Paul Coffey. #6, Joe Sakic. #7, Rob Blake. #8, Zubov, Fleury, and then Dominic Hasek. That's my ranking of the MSPs. But like I said, man, all of these MSPs are very, very solid picks. You really can't go wrong with any of these MSP cards. Anyways, guys, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I will see you guys in the next video, boys. Peace out.